G'day everyone, welcome back to another video. Now we've been talking about some crazy Green senators lately like Farugi.
Given that many of you white people in here.
But this clip popped up here and I wanted to have some fun. Look at this. Now, this is Gregory Andrew. You can already tell by the glasses, the wide eyes, the stare, the mania. Like, it's gonna be a good one. I mean, you're not doing yourself any favors, Gregory Andrews, with those glasses. Please, please. Don't wear them. It just lets everyone know your opinions before you talk. But, you know, I'm not going to go into it too much. Let's see his job title and you'll see what I'm talking about. So he's the Managing Director of Lyrebird Dreaming. Andrew focuses on sustainability consulting, Indigenous inclusion, climate action, of course, and human rights advocacy. And he also works in a university. So he's got all the whistles, all the bells and whistles. He's got everything, and he's very angry at the moment about how One Nation isn't buying into the climate change scheme, the net zero propaganda, which is destroying our country. When we only have less than 30 million people, they want us to destroy ourselves and not use our resources because of the net zero. So he's very angry that One Nation wants to abolish the climate change rubbish, the net zero rubbish, and actually use our resources. So you know that's going to upset him because that's kind of his job, to consult people. So have a look at him here. He's got the glasses. He's got the Aboriginal shirt on. He's got all the bells and whistles. He works at a university. He also does everything with climate change. And the glasses just bring everything together. They bring everything together. But let's see what he has to say.
So Barnaby Joyce has finally stopped pretending. When he was in the National Party, he had to at least fake concern about climate change. But now with Pauline Hanson and One Nation, the mask's off. His big idea? If the Liberals and Nationals need One Nation to form government after the next election, he'll force them to abolish the Department of Climate Change.
Perfect. Get rid of it. That's stopping us being able to manufacture and use our resources, make our country great again. Because it's not really, like, if you listen to all the climate change people, we would technically be underwater right now or on fire. That never happened. When I was in school, they drilled into us, if you flush the toilet too much, we're going to be in a desert right now and you'll be dead. That's what they used to tell kids. When I was a little kid, they used to tell me, if you use power, if you use the air conditioner, we're going to be underwater in a few years. That's what the propaganda they pushed on us. That never happened. Never happened. You know?
Seriously, that's not climate policy. That's climate denial cosplay.
No, they don't want the net zero rubbish, and they don't want that sector in particular, because that's shutting everything down. Of course, you know, see how they spin it. They want to get rid of this sector, so that means they want to shut it all down. They're going to still be responsible. Australia is a very developed country. We're not just going to start dumping oil in the ocean or something you think that's going to be extreme. We're still going to do it the right way, but we're not going to be hindered by net zero scams.
Because Australia's already seen this movie. Back in 2013, Tony Abbott took a wrecking ball to all of our climate policies and put us backwards by over a decade.
Mate, you've put us backwards over 100 years with your climate change net zero schemes. You've made every Australian poorer and suffer, made us not be able to manufacture, not be able to use our own resources, and look what state is the country is in now.
Now Barnaby wants to do the same, not because it'll lower power bills, not because it'll help farmers, or not because it'll help a safe future for our kids and our country, but because One Nation's whole business model is to fuel fear, grievance, and the fossil fuel industry.
This guy's delusional. He's trying to say that One Nation doesn't want to make cheaper power. We're going to use the resources we have here to get it. And not helping future children of Australia by getting rich off our resources. And not going to $1 trillion worth of debt doing net zero schemes. Like, this guy's delusional. It's nothing to do with fear. It's reality of what we need to do to fix this country. Use our resources, manufacture again, export and make billions and trillions of dollars. Instead, you want net zero. And say One Nation is just doing fear tactics. What the fear tactic is at the moment is the Labor government has just put us $1 trillion in debt People can't afford groceries. And you think anyone's going to be able to get a house anymore? No.
And with the Liberals now preferencing One Nation,
Yep.
a vote for them is a vote for One Nation and a vote for their climate and country-wrecking policies.
There you go. There you go. Someone out here telling you using your resources, stopping the net zero scheme, all this stuff is going to destroy the country. We don't need a glass ball to see what happens if we go down the net zero route and the climate, all the stuff. We've already seen it. We've seen what it's done. The country's destroyed. No one can afford anything. I don't know, your precious managing director role in a university, getting all this money, telling people, you have to put Aboriginals first and divide everyone by skin race and, have your university teaching kids that if they don't turn off light switches, it's going to destroy the country. If you use oil, you're destroying the country. All this propaganda you probably push in your universities is absolutely insane, is the reason the country is getting destroyed. But comment down below what you think. I'd love to know your opinion. Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Like this video, subscribe to the channel, join to be a member or buy me a coffee in the description down below if you want to support me. It means a lot to me. But people that really think they can tell us that using our resources is going to be worse for the country and destroy the country are insane.